We're in today with the R7 360. This is a 2015 video card with 768 shaders. It's got 2GB of VRAM GDDR5 running at 1050 megahertz on the core clock, 1625 megahertz on the memory clock, 128 bits bus width, DirectX 12. And today we're gonna pair it up with this E5 2699 V4 with 22 cores and 22 threads with hyper-threading disabled. This is a very efficient video card, but the best thing we can do for it is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. Let's start with Delta Force and see how it's running on 720p with low quality here. I mean low quality with 720p with borderless resolution. 1080p is not achievable in this occasion. I've got barely 60 FPS in this case with this video card. I mean 720p doesn't look pretty well, you know. I think this is a very bad resolution for this game. 1.8 gig, nearly 1.9 gig of VRAM in this case with this video card. Not bad, you know, considering what video card I have. In this case, I will call this a big win. 53 degrees on the video card score. Something's wrong here because it's very volatile on the video card score. Not gonna lie, it's doing a fantastic job, but in some cases, it's not okay to actually see this video card running like this. I have a question. Which one do you want to play? On 720p with low details, you know, or a game like this? Battlefield. Let me show you how it's running with 1080p with medium details in this case, yeah? Look at that. 70, 80 FPS on average. Nice performance overall. Listen to that beautiful diesel. Give me the third one. I want the third chopper. Not gonna lie, this is a good performance from this video card. You know, I got 1.4 gig of VRAM utilized, maximum core load. On the system side, I have no problem. 6.2 gig of system RAM, 15% load on the system with on the CPU side. I like it. I like this performance this video card is offering. There is no discussion. You can play Counter-Strike with this video card. It's got only 2 gig of VRAM, but if you put everything on 720p with low details, you can see that the video card is actually capable of delivering some very interesting performance. You know, I got 100 FPS, 90 FPS on average, 59 degrees with 100% load on the video card score, 1.6 gig of VRAM going to 1.7 gig of VRAM, 230 watts consumption from this video card with 11.4 gig of system RAM utilized in this case with 25% load on the CPU. Thermals is good, 59 degrees on the video card. Even though it's maxed out here, you can actually see the fan can actually do the job with 88% power on the fan. Actually fantastic performance from this. The thermals is good with the video card, so there is no problem on utilizing a video card like this. The MS is good. Sometimes I played a little and it was spiking a little. I have an SSD here, not an M2, and I think it's influencing the performance here. I don't know, but you cannot justify an M2 here with this video card, you know. So overall performance is great. Managed to reach 1.7 gig of VRAM utilization from the video card. The overall performance is good, but yeah, sometimes you have to limit the FPS based on the frequency you got on the monitor. So in this case, I will put 60 FPS if I don't need more, so I can level that frame time. I jump into Cyberpunk with 720p with FSR, frame generation, low details. I wanted to see if I can actually make this game run with this video card, because it's very important that this video card can run it. Why is it important? Well, it's got 2 gig of VRAM, doesn't consume any external power supply. So I will say this is a very interesting video card to have in the computer, you know. You imagine putting this video card in all kinds of computers that are very dodgy, doesn't have a good power supply, only PCI Express power, and that's it, you know. This shows you that the video card is capable of delivering 60 FPS on 720p in this game with FSR and frame generation. You know, it's very important. It's a very useful idea how to put a video card in a computer, you know. Based on this game, I know what to do, you know. It looks a little doggo, you know, with frame generation, but the game is starting, and I have no problem on utilizing it in this case, you know. If you want, you can disable frame generation, but then you'll end up with 40, 30 FPS. But I'm guessing this is one thing that you wanted to see, you know. 60 FPS with 720p with this R7 video card, and I like it. If we're jumping in Farlight with 720p with smooth preset, you're gonna see that the performance here is actually fantastic. Not gonna lie, it's doing a fantastic job on utilizing the video card and the system. I got like only 60% load here. I think I can go 1080p if I'm not judging. If I swap to 1080p, you can actually see the video card is reaching 100% load on the core. I got 60 degrees with 1.6 gig of VRAM utilization, but I got no 240 FPS on constant. So if you decide that you want the maximum FPS in order to get the best experience with 4.8 ms, you know, in this situation, or if you are interested, you know what, 200 FPS is actually adequate for me, I would say 1080p it's actually possible. I like it. I like how the video card is performing. There's no problem on utilizing this video card in the game. It's using the VRAM properly. Nearly 1.7, actually 1.7 gig of VRAM utilized. 60 degrees. I'm very surprised how this video card thermals are, seriously, because with 88% fan speed you can actually see it's doing a fantastic job. But in some situation it's dropping below 100% load on the core, and it's keeping the video card on 59-60 degrees, and I like it. And it gives you around 200 FPS on average, and that's the most important thing here, with 215 watts consumption. And on the CPU side I got like 15-20% load with 10.5 gig of system RAM utilized. I like it. I like this performance this video card is offering. Warframe with this video card on 1080p with low details is doing a fantastic job on delivering some really nice entertainment here. I got maximum load on the video card with nearly 60 degrees, 57 actually, with 85% fan speed. Dude, I love it. This is actually a good performance from this video card, so can say nothing bad about it. Look at this. I got really nice performance from the computer, like less than 10% load on the CPU with 10.7 gig of system RAM. Not a big stress on the CPU side and on the system. You know, the VRAM here it's on 1.7 and it's holding pretty well, and the system is around what, 10.8. That's decent performance overall. So I will call this a big win from this computer and this video card, because it's doing the job. So nothing wrong with this. I think the VRAM is gonna reach 1.8 gig of VRAM utilized, and that's gonna be a very stressful thing for the video card, you know. But he's doing the job, so can't say nothing bad. Just for the memes, I entered this S.T.A.L.K.E.R to see how it's running on 1080p with maximum details, you know, and everything is turned on. And I get like 27 FPS. Not the greatest performance, seriously, with this video card. I mean, look at this. I got like 32 FPS, 1.2 gig of VRAM, maximum core load. Not in a great position, seriously, with 30 FPS. I think if I put it on 720p, it's gonna be much better. Let's try. So with 720p, I got 46 FPS. Very interesting, you know, very interesting to see a video card like this performing with 49, 50 FPS on average. You know, if you come into the shop here, you're gonna see the frame time everywhere. Not a big problem here with this fella. When I go around this flame, you're gonna see the quality of the game, you know, and how it looks. It looks fantastic, and I see shadows and all kinds of stuff around, you know. So overall performance in the game is good, you know, the quality is good, but definitely not the right attitude from this video card, you know. Not a very strong core, you know. Maybe the bus width is actually the problem. 22 ms is very hard on the video card. So I will call this a big win, because if I put medium light quality, I'm gonna get a better performance. So there are chances to put this video card in a good position in this game, but the quality is fantastic, you know, so can't say nothing bad about this video card and how it's performing in this game. 1.1 gig of VRAM only, 59 degrees, everything is good with this. The system doesn't have any problems. 8.4 gig of system RAM. Look at this. Not gonna lie, I like the video card because it doesn't consume an external power supply. That's it. If I have to choose this video card over others, I will be that will be the reason, you know, no external power supply. One thing I would like about this video card to have, it will be a slimmer radiator. But if I have that slimmer radiator, it will have been not good with the thermals, you know, maybe a long slim unit, you know, like a 9600 GT or 9600 GT, you know, something the 1070 Katana, you know, something like that, so it can be put in all kinds of weird machine, because the video card's performance is not that bad, you know. An R7 360 with 2 gig of VRAM, it's okay, you know, but having this video card without any external power supply required, it's actually fantastic, and I love it. On the performance side, okay, you know, it says it's got DirectX 12, but every time I turn on games that require DirectX 12 video card, it just gives me error, and it's not point on actually trying to force all kinds of games that or DirectX 12 minimal, you know, because this is a 2015 video card, you know, one more year, like one more month, and this is 10 years old video card. Yeah, not that new. It doesn't matter. If you can find a video card like this cheap, you know, it's worth it. It's worth to have a backup like this, you know. It doesn't consume external power supply, you know. If something happens with your computer, you can put it inside. You can build a secondary machine. It's very efficient, doesn't consume a lot of power, doesn't get hot. It's good overall, you know. Every single GPU that doesn't use that external 12 volts, I'm gonna recommend it. That's it. So yes, if you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment, and I will see you very soon.